guys. So kind of went back and forth on whether or not I was going to do another reaction video to a new Taylor Swift album. But given how shitty and uneventful my year has been so far because of me being sick for so long, I thought it would be fun to do and to include in my yearly wrap-up montage, which, by the way, I still have to do a montage of 2024 and 2023. I know that they'll be very, very late when they go up on my channel, but I like to do them for myself. I like to just sort of have like that montage of like the best moments of the year sort of thing, or the good and the bad, or however I end up going with it. So I will still be doing those. So, but yeah, so I just thought this might be fun to have some clips of. I'm not sure how this is going to work out in terms of uploading to YouTube, because this time I'm not listening with headphones. I am going to be playing these visualizer videos on YouTube because I pre-ordered the album and it shipped this morning. I don't know when it'll arrive. And usually when that happens, I used to, going back a few years, would go and turn around and buy the digital copy, but I'm on a tight budget right now. So I'm just gonna wait for my CD to arrive, to put it on my digital stuff. And, I figured I'd just try to get the album wherever I can. And I just have to say, Taylor Swift started this album rollout on my very first day back at work after being off work for a month from being sick. Like, can you believe that? Like, this is the thing that I always say about Taylor Swift, is that she always drops new stuff when I need it the most. And I literally had just had the worst few months, and especially the worst month of like being hospitalized for 3 weeks and then home recovering for a week. And it was literally my first day back to work that the hints started dropping about the New Heights podcast. And then by the next day, which was the Tuesday, she had announced the album basically. And I think honestly she was supposed to fully announce the new album on the New Heights podcast on the Wednesday, on the 13th. But I heard rumblings that the track title, or the track titles and the album cover had leaked for some reason. And so I think to get ahead of that, they decided to go ahead and put out the clip from the New Heights podcast on the day before, on the 12th, which was a Tuesday. Because there she announces the album title, but they had the cover blurred. So then you actually got to see the cover on the podcast, which, by the way, the podcast was the best thing I've ever watched in my life. The best Taylor Swift interview I have ever seen. I've rewatched it. It's like a 2-hour long, laid back conversation between her now fiance and future brother-in-law. It was just such an amazing conversation to hear. And also, like, I just love to see, like, the dynamics of how her and Travis are with each other. I was just, like, swooning. That man. Oh! Men out there need to take notes from Travis Kelce. Woo! Anyways, so I was just like blown away with the whole interview. I loved hearing her talk about her masters, and I got very emotional when she was getting emotional about getting her masters back. It made my first week back at work so much better because I still kind of had hoped I could have taken that week off because I think I still needed a little bit more recovery time, but I also couldn't go without pay anymore. So like, I just was like, I need to go back to work. And I also didn't want to lose my job, right? So that was the whole thing I kept worrying about. So it just made the first week back at work so much better because I had excitement. I had something to look forward to. And then I just have to quickly talk about the day that I found out they were engaged because I probably will never forget it, but I just want to document it. So I was at a lupus clinic appointment down at Toronto Western Hospital that day. And I'm assuming she announced it while I was in that appointment because I didn't see it in the morning. I didn't see it on my way down there. I saw it right as I got out of my appointment. So I get out of my appointment and I saw that my mom had left me a bunch of voice messages. So I was like, I'm just going to sit down here on this bench right outside my doctor's office or right outside the lupus clinic. And I'm going to quickly listen to her messages to see if it's anything important, whatever, get back to her, and then I'll head home. So after I listened to her messages, I was kind of like, let me just quickly check Facebook and then I'll head home. So I go on Facebook and I'm in a few Taylor Swift groups on Facebook, and one of them had posted the photos, the engagement photos, and they were like, oh my God, I'm so happy for them. And the thing is that like in the past, there's been a lot of AI generated photos similar to this, like people saying, oh my God, they're engaged, but like they weren't. And so my first initial reaction was like, is this for real or is this AI? Are these AI photos? Because of course I wasn't seeing it on Taylor's actual platform. I was seeing it in a group. So I immediately clicked to read the comments because usually the comments will tell you if it's real or not. And everyone's like, no. It is real. It's on her, go to her Instagram page. And I was like, you should have seen my face. Like, I'm in the middle of a hospital, okay? And I'm just like, what? Like, I literally, like, was freaking out. I was trying to, like, keep my composure, but at the same time, my face was like, what? And so I'm like, oh my God. So I go to her Instagram, and I see it, and I'm like trying not to scream in the middle of the hospital because I was so excited for this. Like, we have been waiting, but I was just so happy for her. So I'm immediately, like literally as soon as I saw Taylor's actual post that said, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married, I'm sitting there in the hospital and I'm like, oh, like literally my face was, and I'm sure people walking by were like, what is wrong with this chick? And I just was like, oh, and I think I was saying out loud because I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. And I'm sure people were thinking I was like absolutely mental, but that's pretty typical for downtown Toronto anyway. So, so I was like, oh my goodness gracious. So I'm just looking at all the pictures and then I start tearing up because I was just so happy for her. Like, oh my God. I was just thinking about some of the things they talked about on the podcast and how like these are the things that she's been singing about for years. And that Travis is the first guy to actually pay attention to what she has been writing about in her songs. And he literally gave her that. And I'm just sitting there in the freaking hospital tearing up. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. Oh my God. So I immediately texted Alex and I'm like, look at this. I'm like, oh my God, Taylor Swift is engaged. It was just such an exciting day. And then of course, like, once I got home, like I started seeing people's like video reactions, like people at work, and like everyone was just like, it was such a glorious day. So, I'm so happy for her. So anyways, long intro, I know, but, just wanted to like, capture these memories of this new Showgirl era, which at the beginning I was excited, and then the excitement wore off a little bit, I'm not going to lie, and I think a lot of people were feeling this, sadly, because we've only had the Tortured Poets Department 18 months, not even a full 2 years. And the Tortured Poets Department had 30 or 31. I forget. Is it 30 or 31 songs? Like, if you include the anthology, like it was a double album. We had 30 to 31 songs to digest. And I'm still digesting those. Like, I am still obsessed with that album. I play it all the time. I'm still picking up new things as I listen to it. And I was kind of like, I'm sad. Like, I'm not really ready to let go of the Tortured Poets Department yet. Like, we haven't had it that long. But then again, like, when she released Folklore, and then it was like not even like just a few months later she released Evermore too. So like it's not like she hasn't done it. Like I don't know how Taylor Swift finds time to sleep. Honestly, she has put out more music in the since 2019. She did Lover, she did Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, Tortured Poets Department. By the way, Tortured Poets Department she put out while touring with almost a 3.5 hour show, by the way. And she did that for 2 years while making Tortured Poets Department. And on top of that, she released the re-recordings of Fearless, Red, Speak Now, 1989. Like, where does she get, like, does she sleep, Taylor? Do you sleep? Because I don't know. Like, wow. I just don't understand how someone can be so like productive. She said it. She said she cries a lot, but she's so productive. Anyways, I'm just saying I'm a little sad to let TTPT go, but I'm also super excited to see what this new album is going to be because it sounds like it's going to be more uplifting and fun. Because my girl is in love. My homegirl's in love, man. And she is engaged and she's going to get married. And I am here for all of it. All right, so let's get started with the first track, Fate of Ophelia. Now, also, sorry, I know I'm rambling. We're at 12 minutes. Okay, sorry for this very long intro. I just want to like capture this for myself. I have a ticket to go to the Life of the Showgirl, what do they call it? Listening party or release party at the movie theater tonight at 8 p.m. And it sounds like it's sort of going to be her new version of Secret Sessions. So Secret Sessions, for those who don't know, for the 1989 album, Reputation album, and Lover album, she had hosted Secret Sessions at her various houses where she invited fans to her houses to listen to the album before it was released to the public. And she would sit down and she would go track by track and give stories behind the writing process of each of the songs. Now, this time the album, I'm not going to get into all the details of it, but basically the Lover Secret Sessions, a lot of stuff happened at them that I think ruined any future Secret Sessions at her houses. I don't think that's ever going to happen anymore. People stole things from her houses. People leaked locations. It was bad. So for her safety and her protection, like, that's never going to happen again. So I thought this was going to be sort of like her way of doing Secret Sessions, except for the fact that the album came out at midnight last night, which, by the way, usually I stay up and listen, but this time I decided, because I have a car seat check today, I just decided I'm going to go to bed, get up, and listen to it in the morning. But I kept going back and forth about, do I want to listen to it at home first? Or do I want my first listen to be in the movie theater where she explains each song before you hear the song? So that way it's like I'm attending a secret sessions. It sounds like most people are listening to it before going to the show so that they can sing along. And so I thought, I don't think I'd be able to fully process the songs if it's loud. So I wanted to listen in quiet at home. So here we go. Fate of Ophelia. The visuals, like, for this album. Now, I don't have any lyrics. She said keep it 100. That was an Easter egg in the podcast. The eldest daughter of a nobleman, Ophelia lives in fantasy. She said eldest daughter, which is a title of another song. It's hard to like make out the lyrics in some of it. I'm looking forward to seeing the lyric videos in the movie. This is a Travis song! She said, oh my god. Oh my god. She said keep it 100, and that her and Taylor both, or no, her and Travis both said that in the podcast. I knew that was an Easter egg. I knew that was a goddamn Easter egg. And she referenced Eldest Daughter, which is another song on the album. That's interesting. And then, oh my god, she said she pledged allegiance to his hands. Woo! That is a Travis song, for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, so the next song on the album is Elizabeth Taylor, which is here. Elizabeth Taylor, do you think it's forever? Ooh, oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me. All the right guys promised they'd stay under bright lights, they withered away, but you blew. What if you know was on the line? I think you know. Now I have to pause this for just a quick second. Oh my god. She said a lot right there. So, she's talking about Joe at that one point. The guys withered away under the bright lights. Like, in other words, like, the guys couldn't, the future guys that she dated couldn't handle her fame, couldn't handle how big she was. Because it made them feel smaller, probably. Because they're like, insecure little boys. And she mentions, oh, what was it that she said there? Oh, hold on, I gotta back it up. That view of Portofino was on my mind when you called me at the Plaza Atene. Ooh, oftentimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me. Sometimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be me was a lyric that was at the that pop-up thing that happened a couple days ago, the Spotify pop-up. All the right guys promised they'd stay under bright lights, they withered away, but you blew. Letters ever said goodbye. I cried, eyes wide. Elizabeth Taylor, tell me for real, do you think it's forever? Number one, but can't have fun if I can't have you. There was another lyric in there that was teased. So I was thinking that those were from separate songs that were teased, but no, they were from the same one. Hey, what could you possibly get for the girl who loves everything and nothing all at once? Hey, I There's so much there. There's so much there to take in. Hold on. That was a lyric. Wait, wasn't that a... They said that in the podcast. That thing about, what do you buy someone who already has everything? I swear to God that was in the podcast. They said that in the podcast. It was a freaking Easter egg. Oh my God. I like the beat of this one. Hollywood hates me. That right there. I swear that was in the podcast. Okay, so this is my first time really doing this without lyric videos, because I like to usually watch the lyric videos for the first listen so that I can follow along with the words. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time following some of the lyrics here and there. Like, I'm really looking forward to the movie tonight where I can actually visually read out the lyrics, because some of the lyrics I'm not hearing. But I love the beat of that. There's definitely a thing in there that they mentioned in the podcast. I know once I get familiar with this album, I'm going to go back and rewatch that 2-hour podcast, because I guarantee they dropped a whole bunch of lyrics. Both her and Travis. I am positive. Okay, so next song is Opalite. And I think this is the one Travis said is his favorite. So I'm curious.
Trash is never gonna last. Life is a song, it ends when it ends. I was wrong, but my mama told me it's alright. You were dancing through the lightning strikes, sleepless in the onyx night. But now the sky is open light. Unlike you before.
This is a Travis song too. Why do I feel like this whole album's gonna be Travis? Cause she's so happy. Oh, I can't wait to dance to this one at the dance party tomorrow night. I like this one. Oh, I like that one. Good choice, Travis. I like that one. I'm going to have fun dancing that. Okay, next one is Father Figure, and I've been dying to hear this one because it has... I don't know what the word is. I can't think of the word. But it has something to do with George Michael's Father Figure song combined with it. Or I don't know. I'm anxious to hear it.
Lost in the cold. Pulled up to you in the chat. Turned your eyes into gold. I'll be your father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This thought leaving with me. I pretend
she said? I got all of the lyrics. Did she say something? Because I gotta listen. When it comes back around, it'll come back around.
We drank that brown liquor. You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger.
She did say that. She said my dick is bigger. What? What?
I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. Those portraits on the mantle who covered up your scandals. Misted my kindness for weakness and I can't tell. I was your father figure. You pulled the
I'm still stuck on that. I really am looking forward to seeing the actual written out lyrics. She said her dick is bigger. Okay. Wow. Note taken. Never thought I would hear Taylor Swift say, but my dick is bigger. Whoa. Whew. Okay. All right. We're a comedian. Okay, so what I got from that is they took the beat. They took the backbeat of George Michael's father figure and placed it within that song, because I could hear that backbeat to I could be your father figure. Well, now I'm just singing but like, you guys know that if you were born in the 80s, you know George Michael's I Could Be Your Father. Anyways, whatever. Moving along, because I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get through this. Eldest daughter. I am very concerned. Oh, wait, is this track 5? 1, 2. No, it's track 4. Wait.
No, it's 5. This is track 5.
Every joke's just trolling and memes. Sad as it seems, apathy is hot. Everybody's cutthroat in the comments. Every single hot take is cool. Just from trying to seem cool. But I'm not a bad bitch, and this isn't savage. But I'm never gonna let you down. I'm never gonna break that vow. I'm never gonna leave you now.
Track fives are always the sad songs. Well, not the sad, but like vulnerable songs.
You know, the last time I laughed this hard was on the trampoline in somebody's backyard. I must have been about 8 or 9. That was the night I fell off and broke my arm. Pretty soon I learned cautious discretion. When your first crush crushes. But I don't believe in marriage. That was a lie. Every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter. I'm never gonna leave you. Have so many traitors. Smooth operator.
No, this is saying a lot.
I'm never gonna leave you now.
Oh no, this is so good. This is so good.
We lie back, beautiful timeless. Ferris wheels, kisses, and lilacs. And things I said were dumb.
Oh,
You said that I never find that beautiful life back. Shares that innocent life back, like when we were young. Every youngest child felt they were raised up in the wild, but now you're.
oh my god, this is so good. She's saying a lot.
lot in the song. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh my god, that was... I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to be interested to hear her take on this in the movie because I don't really quite understand where the title Eldest Daughter comes in that song. But what I got out of that, the one thing that really stood out to me in that song was when she says, I have never laughed this hard since a time where she was like 8 or 9 years old bouncing on a trampoline in someone's backyard. That's a lot to say. That she has not laughed that hard in all those years. Meaning that, like, in all the years she dated these other guys, even Joe, who she was with for 6 years, that's saying she never even laughed that hard with him. Like, never had that much fun. I mean, if we really look at Tortured Poets, like, she compares being with Joe to being in jail. I mean, that's not great. Their relationship obviously was not as wonderful as she tried to portray it as to the public. Wow. But, like, this is just basically, again, another song about how wonderful Travis is and how he's so different to anyone else. And she also says in there, I said that I didn't care about marriage, which I think is a callback to Lavender Haze, where, you know, she's saying, oh, they keep asking me as if I'm going to be your bride. The only kind of girl they see is a one night or a wife. And she's just trying to throw it out there. Like, I don't give a shit about, like, marriage. Like, I just want to stay in the Lavender Haze with you, Joe. But she says, but that was a lie. That was a lie. Because Joe didn't want to get married. And so she was trying to play it off with him like, that's fine, I don't care. But she wants to get married, is what she's saying here. So, guys, that's a lot. I need to take a break for a minute. All right, next song. Whew. I'm not over that one. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful song. All right, so the next one is Ruin the Friendship, which I've also been really curious about. And then after this is actually romantic. She looks so pretty in these pictures. Wait. What is this about? Oh, this is like someone from her past? It's like she's talking about school. At the grave. Whispered at the grave. So this is... Wow, I wonder who this is about. It's got to be something to do with the past, someone in the past that maybe passed away. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm looking forward again to learning more about that song at the, like, what she has to say about it, because, like, It sounds like it's someone from the past who she was friends with. And this is what people are saying, like, ruin the friendship. It's one of those things where, like, you're really good friends with someone, but you're developing feelings for them. And then you're kind of like, if I act on these feelings, it could ruin our friendship. Because, like, if we date now and then we break up, then it's ruined the friendship, right? So, like, it sounds like she was in a situation where she was friends with this person. She liked this person. She had an opportunity where she could have kissed them, but didn't, and regrets it. And now that person's passed away. Like, because she mentions going to their grave. So I'm not sure I'm wondering what that's about. Like, who, I mean, like, not what it's about, but like who it's about. Or I don't know what prompted her to write that. Okay, so now it's actually romantic. Let's see what this one's about.
I heard you call me boring Barbie when the coke's got you brain. High fived my ex and then you said you're glad he ghosted me. Wrote me a song saying it makes you sick to see my face. Some people might be offended. No man has ever loved me like you do.
Okay, what's this about? Is this like a Maddie song? Maddie Healy?
I love you in a long time. How many times has your boyfriend said, what are we always talking about? It's actually sweet.
Boyfriend.
All the time you spent on me, gotta hand it to you. No man has ever loved me like you do. You think I'm tacky, baby? Stop talking dirty to me. It sounded nasty, but it feels like you're flirting with me. I mind my business, God's my witness that I don't provoke you. It's kinda making me wild, 'cause it's actually sweet.
Whoa. What? No, I gotta back this up. Did she just say what I thought she said? Did Taylor fucking Allison Swift just say, you're making me what?
My business, God's my witness that I don't provoke you. It's kinda making me wild.
Oh my god!
All the time you spend on me is honestly love.
What?
All the effort
What?
actually romance.
Whew. Okay. Wow. Okay, Taylor Swift. Oh my god. There goes Maya's food. Okay then. Alrighty. Wow. Was not expecting that. Alright, wish list. Whew. Just got a little hot in here.
They want that yacht life under chopper blades. They want those bright lights and Balenci shades and a fat ass with a baby face. They want. I just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they
Leave us the fuck alone.
got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball. Ooh, bus up, settle down, got a wish list. I just want you. They want that freedom, living on a contract with 3 hours.
Whoa, change up.
That spring break that was fucking lit, and then that video taken off the internet. They want it. Just want you. Have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like.
Guys, she won.
just please God bring me a best friend who I think is hot. I thought I had it right once, twice, but I did not. You caught me off my guard, hope I get what I want, 'cause I know what I want.
Oh,
I just want you.
oh, this is a really cute song. Oh, I love this so much. This is so good. This one and eldest daughter right now. Oh, oh. Oh, that is so cute. She's just basically saying like how like all these people, and then it's funny how she puts like the dollar sign as the S's in wish list. So she's talking basically about like all these other celebrities and how like they want the perfect body, like they want like the tiny waist and the big butt, and they want, you know, they want all this stuff, and they want everything on their wish list. Like, but she's saying her wish list is literally just she wants him. She wants Travis. She wants a couple of kids so that look like a mini version of him. And she just wants like a basketball hoop in their driveway, like for their kids to play. Like, oh, it's so cute. Stop it. And she's just saying like we could just like tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and like, oh my god. Ah. Okay, next song is Wood. Not gonna lie, I think I saw a teeny tiny spoiler about this online and a possible lyric from it. And if it was correct, I am about to be deceased. Because we all were wondering what this song was going to be about, because it's literally W-O-O-D, like wood. Like a wood table, wood. But people are like, is this going to be about Travis's D? Because, you know, wood. And if the teeny tiny spoiler lyric that I saw last night before I went to bed, maybe it is. It's got like a Jackson 5. He loves me not. Okay. I don't have to knock on wood. Okay. Woo! Okay, that was the lyric I saw teased that made me think, okay. She said his love was the key to open my thighs. Girl! Girl! Anyways, she's basically saying, like, I don't have to knock on wood anymore. Like, so it's, you know, like that phrase where it's like, we're doing like, our relationship is really good. Knock on wood. Like, you know, you don't want to jinx it and, like, it's gonna go wrong. She doesn't have to do that anymore with like, okay. That's, okay. His love was the key to open my thighs. And you can actually hear her knock. I know she recorded her knocking. Guys, she is so happy! And I'm so happy for her. His love was the key. Open my thighs. Woo! Spicy! His love was the key to open her thighs. Oh God, poor Mama Swift having to listen to that one. Oh, poor Mama Swift. Okay, canceled. We have 3 more to go. Canceled.
You thought that it would be okay at first. The situation could be saved.
Got a little rock feel.
Better run. Something wicked this way comes. Good thing I like my friends canceled. I like 'em clipped in Gucci and her. Tone deaf and hot, let's fucking off her. Did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too slow for your own good? Or bring a tiny violin to a night fight? Baby, that all ends tonight. Good, they said
I'm not.
me before my exoneration. They believed I was innocent.
It has a bit of a reputation feel to it. I'm sure I really fully grasped the concept of this song and what it's about. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I like. It's going to be very interesting to hear what she has to say about each song at the theater.
We're the ones with matching scars.
We're the ones with matching scars. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so the next one is Honey and then Life of a Showgirl. Uh-oh, my cat's going mental. Mine's going crazy. Zoomy time. You went to the you went potty? Is that why you were scratching at the door? You wanted me to clean your litter box before you go in it? Because that would be very diva of you, which you are a diva. What are you doing? Maya, what are you doing? Well, what do you do while I'm at work? I can't clean your litter box while I'm at work. You just have to go in it and wait till I get home. Right? Alright, Honey.
You can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want.
Aww.
When anyone called me, sweetheart, it was
It's getting warm in here.
at the bar and the bitch was telling me to back off, cause her man look at me wrong. Touch my face,
Aw.
read about all of those blues. When you say, honey, summertime spreads, big skies. You can call me honey if you want, because I'm the one you want.
Aw, this is cute.
You could bring me for a nightstand, honey.
Aww, this is sad. This whole album is about Travis. The majority of it. Majority. And it's such a contrast to the love song she did about Joe, because I say quotations because hindsight's 2020. There's a lot of red flags in those ones about Joe, but this is all like wholesome and pure. This is all like, she's so happy. Oh, that's a Maddie day. Aww.
You can call me honey if you want.
Oh, so this is like her. Oh, that's so cute. She's basically like saying that in the past, like, if anyone called her sweetheart, it was in a passive aggressive way. If anyone called her honey, it was like, again, sort of like, I guess, like a passive aggressive or like, but he can call her those things because, like, when he calls her those things, it's like from a place of love and like it's different. Oh, Travis, thank you for being the man our girl needed. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the final track, Life of a Showgirl, featuring Sabrina Carpenter. So I'm curious about this.
Her name was Kitty. Made her money being pretty and witty. I said, you live in my dream. Then she said to me, hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna. She was a menace, the baby of the family Lennox.
Oh,
Father rode around like a bandit.
Sabrina's got a verse. There was actually a mastermind game for the album, and I said she wasn't gonna have a verse. I lost on that.
I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise, I knew what to expect. You wanna take a skate on the ice inside my veins? They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me away. I say, thank you for the lovely bouquet.
Ooh, there's a key change.
And now I
What was that? Oh. Oh, was that like the little, oh, it's like an audio clip from the Eras tour when she brought out Sabrina Carpenter as a surprise guest and they sang together? Oh, that's cute. Wait, so was that, was that an Easter egg? Oh my god, wow. So, first listen is done. Took me an hour to get through it, but that's because I was pausing, chatting. I have a feeling it's about a 40-ish minute album if you listen straight through, 40, 45 minutes maybe. Because there's only 12 songs on this album, which is short. She hasn't had a short album like that in I don't know how many years. It's been a long time. Yeah. It's always hard to, like, I find with Taylor Swift albums, like, when you listen the first time, you have a few that stand out at you, first off. Then, but the rest, I find a lot of times her albums grow on you the more you listen to it. Like, because the first time you listen to it, you're trying to take in so many things. You're trying to take in the music, the lyrics. And I had a hard time honestly, like, usually I find Taylor Swift enunciates quite well in her songs to where I can actually make out most of the lyrics without reading the lyrics. But I had a little bit of a difficult time this time with some of them. Trying to, like, actually pull out, like, hear the lyrics. Some were easier than others. So I'm going to be curious to see, like, the lyric videos where I can read along and also hear, like, about the songs at the movie tonight. But, I mean, first listen, I mean, it's a sonically cohesive album. I don't know why I thought maybe musically wise, not lyrically now, like musically, thought the songs were going to be a little bit more up tempo. Like, I think a lot of us were thinking along the lines of like 1989 or Reputation type vibes in terms of like the tempo of the songs, because she was working with Shellback and Max Martin again. But they're not, they're like, I mean, they're upbeat songs. Like, most of them are like very happy songs. She's obviously in a very happy place. But I just feel like, I don't know, like, if as many of the songs, like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll feel differently, like, the more I listen to it, but I feel like there's not that many songs that I feel like you can really, really, like, dance to. And I thought, like, the way they were talking about it on the podcast, that's what it was going to be. And I'm not saying that's bad in any way. Like, I like the sound of the songs. Right off the bat, I absolutely love Eldest Daughter. And what was the other one that stood out to me? I liked Opalite. And I really loved Wishlist. Those three are my top three right off the bat. So I would probably say Eldest Daughter 1, Opalite 2, Eldest Daughter, Wishlist, and Opalite. That's my top three. And Honey is also really cute. That would be number 4 for me. And then I think I would put Wood at number 5 just because of the spicy lyric, and I also just like the concept of like, I don't have to knock on wood and you can hear the knock. I think it's cute. So I would say that's my top 5 right now. But anyways, it is now almost noon hour, and in an hour I have to do 2 car seat checks. So I have to get myself ready for that. And then from 1 until 3, I'm doing that. I'm hoping I can finish it earlier than 3 o'clock, though, so that I can re-listen to this album while I finish off some friendship bracelets for tonight. But yeah, so there we have it. TS12, Life of a Showgirl, is first listen is done. It was a lot to take in, as usual. And I'm sure once I like really dive into the lyrics, once I get to read the lyrics and, you know, figure out the ones that I was having a hard time hearing, I'm sure I'm going to end up loving the whole album. I always do. It's very rare for me to find a Taylor Swift song I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple in her discography that I don't necessarily say that I dislike or hate. They're just not my favorites, but they're still good. Yeah. So anyways, there you have it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And if you listen to the new album, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and what were your top 5 on your first listen. I'd love to know. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.